All right, hey everybody. I hope you can hear me. I have to talk a little bit louder because I don't have my earphones in, my headset, so hopefully I'm coming across as clear as possible. I decided to do this video today. I just got through doing my running routine for the morning, and so I'm going to get ready to do my workout routine with my dumbbell. And mostly for the back of my arms, I got anti-arms and I need to work that out. But mostly I came to do this video to have a talk with you guys. And I'll just come a little bit closer, just for the purpose of you being able to hear me better. All right. My name is Faith. I am 47 years old. That means, guys, I am 3 years from being 50, okay? And that's significant because in the black community, black women, we have an issue with our health, and it is linked directly to us being obese and overweight. Back in November, let me talk about November, guys, because back in November, I took some pictures with CK, and I was so embarrassed of my body in those pictures because I looked a whole 6 months pregnant in one particular picture, and I might flash it on the screen when I do my edit. But in that picture, my belly hangage was like this. I had a belly that was out here. Okay, it was like more like out here. I looked like I was about 6 months pregnant in that picture, and it made me feel so bad that I went to my nutritionist because I'm already doing an hour cardio. I'm already, fasting. I'm already doing all the stuff that my trainer was telling me to do. And I was still not seeing significant changes in my belly. And the reason that I focus on my belly, because I know that death usually starts in the gut. But what I didn't know was simply working out was not going to be enough. So my doctor paired me with a nutritionist. Okay, and this was back in November. And when I got with that nutritionist, we went over all the things that I ate. And even though I intermittent fast and I was calling myself doing the keto, there's a lot of stuff that's in that grocery store that I was buying that was still contributing to me having a gut. And that gut contributed to me being diagnosed with pre-diabetes, people are calling me. I'm always got people calling me. Okay, I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, and I say was because, like I said, when you change that diet, a lot of other things change. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. I say was, okay. Let me tell you some things that I had to do in order to change my diagnosis of pre-diabetes. I was able to change my diagnosis of having serious high blood pressure. My stuff was like 190 over 103. That's how bad I was. And then I was pre-diabetic. It was a whole mess. And once again, my doctor's telling me to get moving. I got a trainer. I'm doing aerobics. I'm running. I'm hitting the treadmill. I'm doing everything. But when it comes to health, cardio, because this is mostly what I was doing was cardio. Cardio, weightlifting, all that exercise is only 20% of helping you be in good health. That conditions the body. It conditions your body, yes, but it doesn't help when it comes to what's inside. And I was still suffering on the inside, and me getting that gut basically was my body's way of crying out and telling me, you got a fatty liver, you have kidney issues that's contributing to you having diabetes and high blood pressure. So when you start getting that gut, that's your body sending out the bat signal. It's already sending out the bat signal when you get the high blood pressure. But when the gut comes, that's really your body saying, hey, you're collecting a lot of fat around your internal organs, your most important organs. You're getting a fatty liver, your liver's not going to function right. That's going to lead to insulin resistance. That's going to lead to diabetes. Your kidneys are going to have to work overtime, getting that sugar, getting all that fat, everything that you're eating is working overtime. And so I had to throw away things in my cabinet that I love to eat. Like, I'm going to tell you, the hardest thing I had to stop doing was eating donuts. I love me some donuts. Me and Dunkin' Donuts was like this, okay? I had to get rid of all sugar. That includes the sugar in my cabinet. I threw away so much sugar, I cried, okay? But I had to get rid of it because it was no good for me. Next thing that had to go, white flour. I kid you not. There was so much stuff I threw away. Flour. I can't even do the sugary fruit drinks. You thinking that you drinking fruit juices. You thinking you buying apple juice. You thinking you buying grape juice. No, that stuff has sugar in it too. It's just as bad as a can of soda. So now you have to go to the grocery store and you really got to pay attention to labels. If the labels have high carbs, like another thing, I had to cut back a lot on my carbs. Carbs had to go, sugar had to go, flour had to go. And then the other thing that my nutritionist told me, and I just got wind of this, processed meats. So that's any meat that has been cooked and processed for you already. It has a lot of additives and preservatives in it that have been linked to cancer. So if you're buying packaged meat, even deli meat that they're slicing for you, the deli meat is processed. So I'm like, what the hell can I eat? Look, you just gonna have to go and get you some. You gotta look at those labels, look for grass-fed, grass-finished meat. Like the chicken, grass-fed. Market side, if you guys are, because I understand, we have a lot of food deserts. So, market side brand chicken is a pretty good choice if you don't have no other choice. But it gets pricey when you start looking for grass-fed, grass-finished meat. So market side chicken is what I buy. I buy the grass-fed, grass-finished beef at Walmart. 85% lean, 15% fat, because it is important that you have a little fat, but it has to be healthy fat in your diet, like fat from grass-fed, grass-finished meat, fat from avocados. All of that is good. And speaking of avocado, oil. I had to throw away the oil I was using. I was using canola oil. I was using vegetable oil, and I'm thinking, hey, vegetable oil, it got vegetables in it, that's got to be healthy. When you go and read the labels, like I said, I had to stop being lazy and read the labels. Vegetable oil got everything in it but vegetables. So I had to throw my oil away too. Like I said, I was in my cabinet. After I talked to my nutritionist, I was throwing away a lot of shit. A lot of stuff had to go. So I ended up switching that out for avocado and olive oil. Those are the most purest and most healthiest oils that you can cook with. So when I made all these changes, miraculously, in 3 to 4 months, I go back to my doctor. Guess who's not pre-diabetic anymore? Me. Guess whose blood pressure is not in the danger zone? I went from being on 3 different types of blood pressure medications to first they took me off of hydrochlorothiazidone, they took me off of Losartan, and then they took me off of my water pill. So now I'm functioning without any of the blood pressure medications, no longer pre-diabetic, and that is strictly because because of changing the food that I eat. Death is in the gut. It's about the gut, the gut, the gut. Not the butt, the butt, the butt. So if anybody comes to you talking about you look better thick, you look better when you had a little booty on you, and all this type of stuff, you know what? Hey, I may have looked better according to you, because let me tell you, when I was a little chunkier and had the tummy and everything else, my man was telling me that I look good. Guess who's cheering me on as the belly is starting to go down? Guess who's cheering me on? So now I went from looking 6 months pregnant to now my belly is starting to go down, starting to flatten out a little bit. And guess who's cheering me on? He is not mad that belly is gone. Okay? As a matter of fact, he ain't mad about me making changes at all. As a matter of fact, my man is sitting up here now praising. He was like, oh my goodness. He was like, baby, you look good. You know, I can wear 2 pieces again. There's no way I would have got on here with a 2-piece anything. Because before I had love handles everywhere, and I still got room for improvement. I went from weighing 202 pounds. I was a little bit over 200 pounds. Now I'm down to 178. And I still gotta, keep slashing. Because my goal weight, I think I would be comfortable at about 155, 160 for my height. When I get down to 155, I'm going to celebrate. That's when you're going to see these auntie arms finally leave, the fat around my face, the rest of the stomach. I'm here for it. I am so here for it. So I'm going to be doing the cardio, the toning exercises. That's 20% of the conditioning of the body. But most importantly, I'm going to be changing how I eat. When I tell you, and another thing that I want to mention before I stop this video. Ladies, we always talk about we can't lose weight because of our hormones. Women, all throughout life, we have been hormonal. We were hormonal when we were little girls going through puberty and first getting our period. We were hormonal when we went through all of our pregnancies. I had 4, okay? We were hormonal. And I'm hormonal now going through pre-menopause. So all throughout our lives, we are going to be hormonal. And another thing, being pre-diabetic, I'm hormonal because my insulin levels are out of whack. My doctor told me, and I'm sorry to burst so many bubbles, but my doctor told me that as a woman, you are hormonal throughout your entire life. It is no excuse not to eat right and not to take care of your body. Being hormonal is not an excuse. My doctor put me on medications, okay, that contributed to me gaining weight. The insulin medication will contribute to you gaining weight. Guess what? My doctor told me there was no excuse. My doctor told me that if I get on this insulin medication, I would have to slow down on eating sugar. And this is before I got with my nutritionist, and I didn't listen to my doctor. My doctor said this insulin medication will cause you to increase. Your insulin levels will increase. Sugar will only make you bigger. So you have to go on a diet that decreases the amount of sugar, the amount of, another thing, carbs, sugar and carbs. If you're diabetic, you have to decrease your sugar and your carbs. And I was told this. So, let me tell you. People that want to use excuse that it's their hormones, people that want to use excuse that the medicine is making you bigger, people that want to use excuse, you ain't got no excuse. Yo, if you got a good doctor, and my doctor is a damn good doctor, she was honest with me. She didn't pull no punches. She said, those are not excuses for you to not take care of your body. Food is medicine. Food is medicine. When I changed the food I ate, I was able to come off the medicine, because food is medicine. And that's all I have to say. This is Faith. Peace.